What's up, everybody? It's your boy King Hustle. Yes, it's the best money and credit channel on YouTube. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell. So whenever I drop new sauce, new lessons, new methods, and giveaways, you'll be the first one to be notified. You'll be the first one to know what's going on. And hey, you might be the first one to win something for free. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell on all the YouTube channels. We're talking this one right here. King Hustle. King Hustle X1M. No rags, just riches. King Hustle Crazy Reactions. The Hustle Family. Turn motivation into means. Dog pound exotic pups, goosebumps horror stories, sleeping with the rain, Milwaukee made King Hustle Live, and King Hustle 2.0. Also, make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms. All you gotta do is click the title on every video. Once you click the title on every video, at the bottom in the description, all my social media links will pop up, right? Got a lot of fake King Hustle pages out there, so please get a FaceTime verification call or a video. Make sure you see this face. Make sure you are doing legit business and you are getting what you paid for, all right? And before we get anything started, this is all educational purposes only, not telling anybody to do anything. So let's get this thing started. What to do, my real King Hustle fans, supporters, subscribers out there, my real Hustle Nation Empire family members. And we are back at it again with the gems. Back at it again with the sauce. You know I'm back at it again with the information that's going to turn you into a boss. So you're tired of being a zero. You're ready to be your family hero. Listen up. Take a seat. Get your notepad. Get your pen. Because you already know I got some information that's going to help you win. All right, in today's video, we're going to be talking about Citizens Equity First Federal Credit Union. All right, they're giving out the bag. They got $10,000 bad credit personal loans for you. And they helping people out, all right? So a lot of people want to figure out how they can start getting major loans, credit cards, and lines of credit on the personal side and on the business side. And I'm going to explain to you guys in this video how to get approved and how you can start getting the major funds or the funds that you need to succeed and win in life, all right? So without further ado, let's get into these gems that's going to help you win. So when it comes to personal credit and business credit, this is my little trick and method. Like, a lot of people don't understand. Like, it's a trick and method to everything. Like, you just gotta know what you're doing, know what's going on, and know what you're doing. So my little trick and method is, okay, when it comes to anything on the personal side, I'm going to use all that as primary trade lines. Like, I'm not gonna, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna use this, utilize, or anything, because anything on the personal side is meant for emergency purposes only. So if you get a credit card, you get a $10,000 credit card. $10,000. You get you a $1,000 credit card. On the personal side, you're not supposed to use more than 10% utilization rate. 10% of that card, because it's for emergency purposes only. So 10% of $1,000 is $100. So you wanna, what I do is I get things like credit cards, personal credit cards, and I link bills to these credit cards. And by me linking bills to these credit cards, each month it's taking out that exact amount. That's a certain amount. So it's as if I'm using this card, because you want to use the card, it'll look better, but you want to stay under that utilization rate, which will look good on your profile, and you're making a payment each month. So now you're showing that you're utilizing this card, staying on your utilization rate, and you making payments on time. And the payments are cheap because you're only spending no more than $100. So 2 credit cards like that, even a secured credit card. Now, secured credit cards are the best thing ever in life, because there's a lot of people out there that are operating with CPNs due to certain situations. They might be in the witness protection program. A lot of celebrities use CPNs for a lot of different reasons, and a lot of people have problems and they have trouble with building and establishing credit profiles with these CPNs. And what a lot of times people do is they get secured credit cards, because these secured credit cards will start building your credit, and it will give you a credit card on there. And once you try merge it, and it'll help you try merge your credit score for that CPN. So secured credit cards and loans are perfect for people who need loans, who need a limit, who need a credit limit, but have bad credit. So you can utilize your own cash to start your own credit limit. So secure loans, what do? You just get a $2,000 secure loan. It's your money, so the money is already in the bank. Leave it in there, so each month you'll be making your payments on time, so your loan is paying off itself. This is a hack. Like, this is personal credit hack 101. And I'm giving y'all gems, because I promise y'all I'm here to help y'all win. So anything on the personal side, you want to utilize as a primary trade line, because we all know you need more primary trade lines than credit builder trade lines. So credit cards, secured loans. Go finance a car. We already know that once you finance a car, stay under $50,000, $60,000. Make a couple payments for a couple months. Go refinance the car. So once you refinance that car, it will report to your credit report as a paid off auto loan, and you will have 3 to 6 months to start making the new payments on the new auto loan that you have. Now you got an auto loan being reported to your credit report as paid off. That's going to boost your credit. See, this is all credit hacks that a lot of people don't understand and utilize. But me, I'm going to give y'all these gems because I promise y'all, I'm going to give y'all this information that's going to help y'all win. Let's start getting some money with this credit. So, all those are primary trade lines, which will report to your credit report, which will help build your credit, build the debt, the payment history, and the age. Now, we all have a lot of people got debt already. A lot of people don't understand that. A lot of people feel as if having no debt on their credit profile is what they want to see, banks, lenders, and groups. A lot of people feel like having debt is putting them in a bad position. You got good debt and you got bad debt. Now, the debt that you have that you're not paying on that's being reported to your credit report, that's bad debt. Now, you can turn bad debt into good debt by adding trade lines to your credit report, because every credit bureau that you have reports its own debt. So you got TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian. Each one reports its own debt, and each one is added up and reported as your overall debt. So if you got $10,000 being reported on each FICO, that's $30,000 in debt that you have being reported on your credit report. Now, for people who have debt out there that have bad debt, once you start adding trade lines and you start making payments on those trade lines, that bad debt will turn into good debt, because it's all calculated to one number, and that one number is now having payments being generated on it. So now that's going to look as a good debt. So now that you got from $6,000 to $36,000 or $66,000 or $106,000 in debt, now it's good debt because you're making payments on those, and now you're building the debt, payment history, and the age. Continue to make good payments, because now they're going to see that you're good with money. You want anybody out there that lends anybody money wants to see or know if you're good with money or not. Point blank, period. And that's how the banks, lenders, and groups calculate if you're good with money, by your payment history. All right, so everything on the personal side you utilize as primary trade lines. All right, so this bank right here, they're giving out $10,000, where you can get a $10,000 bad credit personal loan with Citizens Equity First Federal Credit Union. All right, so at Citizens First Equity First, or CEFCU, they got $10,000 loans. So check rates, personal unsecured loans start at 10.5 APR, easy to apply, and you can get your funds very fast. All right, so the benefits and features is cancel or reduce the existing loan balance or payments, extend your debt protection to address a wide range of circumstances such as disability and involuntary unemployment. So if you get fired or anything, they're going to help you out. You know what I'm saying? You can adjust your payments, figure payments, and more. So with $10,000, let's say you get $10,000. All right, so the rate available to well-qualified borrowers, terms are based on principal amount borrowed. Minimum loan amount is $1,000. So they offer rates between 10.50 and 2250 for standard terms to 12 to 60 months. A representative example of a payment term for unsecured personal loan is this. So let's say you borrow $10,000 for a term of 48 months with an interest rate at 22%. CEFCU does not have any origination fees, so the APR rate is the same. It doesn't change. So in this example, the borrower's maximum total cost will be $15,000, $111.57. So with that APR at 22%, you're going to be paying an extra $5,111.57 on your loan if the payments are made on time. If the borrower receives a loan for $10,000 for a term of 48 months at an interest rate of 11%, the minimum total cost would be $12,000 and $400.01.35. So y'all see, depending on the APR percent, if you got a higher APR, you're paying back more. If you got a lower APR, you're paying back less. So somebody with a high APR at 22%, they're gonna be paying back $15,000. Somebody with a lower APR with good credit gonna be paying back $12,000. And these are things that I explain in my videos for you guys to understand, so you can start understanding why credit is so important. Because a lot of people out here that get money, make money, do whatever they do, but their credit is bad, and they feel as if just because they got credit, just because they got money, they don't need credit. Well, money don't last forever, but credit does. And why use your money when you can use the bank's money? All right, so payment example. A loan amount for $10,000 for 36 months at a 11.25 APR has a payment of $324.90 and an interest of $1,696.24. a loan amount of $10,000 for 36 months at a 21.5% APR has an amount of $379 and an interest of $3,644.61. So it just breaks down the APR, the percentage, and that's all based off your credit, all based off the debt that you have, and all based off everything that you have being reported on your credit report. All right, so make sure you guys are going to check out CEFCU, Citizens Equity Federal Credit Union. Their website is cefcu.com. That is cefcu.com, because y'all know me. I like to challenge y'all. I want y'all to start using your own resources. Don't be always looking for the easy route out. Everybody always looking for a link. Everybody always putting links and making it easy for people. I want y'all to start using your brain and searching and looking for stuff on your own. Period. Because that's what's going to help y'all grow in life. Period. That's going to start programming your brain and start doing things on your own and starting to actually find things on your own, doing your own research and learning things on your own. It helped very well. So that's why I do not post links, because I want to challenge and teach you guys how to start using your brain and using your listening information, your listening skills and everything. So once again, the website is cefcu.com, cefcu.com. That is Citizens Equity Federal Credit Union. $10,000 bad credit personal loans. Go check them out. Get everything that you need from your debt, your profile together at the time that you're applying for that loan, and get approved and get the bag. All right, so make sure you guys are tapping in with this video. Make sure you guys are taking this information, running with it, connecting the dots. Make sure you guys are tapping in with the lessons. Make sure you guys are tapping in with everything, because I promise y'all, the more you invest, the more you be blessed, and the more you invest into yourself, the more you could generate wealth. All right, so shout out to all my Real King Hustle fans, supporters, and subscribers out there, because without y'all, there'd be no me. Y'all motivate me to keep going. Y'all motivate me to keep dropping this sauce. And y'all motivate me to keep y'all entertained. So shout out to all of y'all. Anybody out there that's tired of being broke, because it ain't no joke, let's get to work. FaceTime one-on-one limit gems. It's $1,000. But for limit time only, I'm doing it for $600. Yes, $600. Cash App or Bitcoin payment. Once the $600 is on your Cash App or Bitcoin balance, send me a screenshot. Let me know your payment ready. And we will go from there, all right? No screenshot, no replies, no 21 questions. And please do not yo me. Also, make sure y'all tapping in with the crypto tour in-person limited gems. $6,500, $500 deposit. The rest of the money will be in person in these lessons. Make sure you have your answers and questions together, because this is not a lesson where I just show up and be like, all right, look, you do this, you're gonna make you $1 billion. No, out of all the stuff that you see going on, and all the stuff you see me teaching, you have to have some type of idea of what you want to learn and what you feel like you want to learn to make you some money. So in any lesson, in person or FaceTime one-on-one unlimited gems lesson, or limited call or FaceTime one-on-one lessons, please have y'all questions together, because I'm not gonna just be talking, babbling, and that's what people gotta understand. Like, I'm not gonna be just babbling and talking about anything and just have some questions, engage, and we're gonna get you out the way. All right, so we're gonna help you make some money. So have y'all questions together in these in-person gems and these FaceTime one-on-one limited gems lessons. $500 deposit. The rest of the money will be in person, $6,000. And we're going to go from there, all right? Also, make sure y'all tapping in with my credit mentorship, $2,500 and up. Trade lines are not included. Trade lines are not cheap. I'm not going to be... Trade lines cost more than lessons. You want you a fat package, you want to get you $500,000 in primary trade lines, that's going to cost you about $5,000. It's going to cost you a little ticket. I ain't paying for that. That's on you. I'm on here to clean your credit the right way, establish your personal credit the right way, help you build your business credit, or build it for you, establish and help you start getting loans, credit cards, lines of credit, and help you and give you the opportunity to become a certified credit consultant by the board. All right, so credit mentorships is $2,500 and up, depending on what all you need, and we're gonna get you successful, get you some loans, credit cards, lines of credit to help you invest. Make sure y'all tap into my Telegram Millionaire Network. Still look for people for the production company. Still look for rappers, singers, models, producers, cameramen, women, streamers, and content creators. We're going to do a lot of skits, blogs, movies, music videos, traveling, networking, and having fun. Make sure y'all tap into my reaction channel, King Hustle Crazy Reactions. Turn it up over there. Make sure you go tap into or follow me on my Twitch, King Hustle Live. I do all my giveaways and freebies, all my IRL dual streaming on multiple platforms, multiple YouTube channels, Facebook, Twitch. I do everything on there. You don't want to miss no freebies, so make sure you go tap into that. Go subscribe right now. Also, make sure you go follow me on my music YouTube channel, King Hustle X1M. Just dropped a new mixtape, Hustle and Flow, and a new single, Miss Coleman. Go like, share, comment, subscribe, run the views, comments, and likes up. And I just dropped 3 new songs. So make sure y'all tap in with that. Also, make sure you go follow me on my clothing line, clothing brand, Boost Glove Department. Dropping new jogger sets. They ready to go. Anybody who get a load up, Cash App, Bitcoin, 500 up, you will get a free jogger set. I got pink sets and I got the black sets. Rhinestones on them. They real fire. They real player. So make sure y'all tapping in with that. If you want to buy the set by itself, it will be $350 plus tax. So make sure you guys are tapping in with that. Make sure you guys, like I said, Twitch, my main YouTube channel, this one. Crazy reactions. Make sure you go follow me on my live YouTube channel, King Hustle Live. We over here streaming. We doing it all, man. Gaming coming soon. Hustle Nation Gaming, King Hustle Gaming, Hustle Nation Gaming, all that. Podcast dropping real soon. Call it what you want to call it, podcast. So make sure y'all tapping in with that. Cause we talking about real life situations other than credit. Like people, it's a lot of people out there that need people to talk to. They got a lot on their mind. Just need somebody to vent and talk to to help them out in life. So we're gonna be doing that. We're gonna have a real life situations, real life conversations. We're gonna, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm here for. So make sure y'all tapping in. Make sure you tap in my motivation channel, King Hustle Crazy. Turn motivation to millions. And we just gonna, you know what I'm saying, stay positive, make this money, keep elevating people's lives, helping people become self-made millionaires and self-made entrepreneurs and all that. All right, so with that being said, man, it's your boy King Hustle. Y'all know how I get down in these videos. I'll see you in the next lesson or video. Peace.